Last week in ladies, the tide appeared to continue to change, as for a second week in a row, the gold was not worn by a Japanese or Russian skater. Haein Lee of Korea skated a clean, determined, and dramatic program, and moving from third after the short onto the top of the podium to take the title. However, in men, Russia did own 2 of the 3 podium positions. Young Daniel Samsonov fought his way into third with qualities not often seen for such a young man. Korea continued its very successful Junior Grand Prix season, with Se-Young Lee skating a strong program and capturing the silver. And Andrei Mozilev of Russia skated solid performances, winning both the short and free to take home the gold. In ice dance, Russia also claimed 2 of the 3 medals, but the battle for gold was ever so close. Winning silver, Maria Kazakova and Georgii Revia of Georgia won the free dance with a special performance and missed taking top spot by just 33/100ths of a point. Elizaveta Kudaberdieva and Andrei Filatov of Russia also skated beautifully to hang on to the gold. Week 4 on the Junior Grand Prix takes us to Chelyabinsk, Russia, about 2.5-hour flight southeast of Moscow, and with a population of just over 1 million. So, what can we expect on the ice this week? Russian skaters will want to produce here at home, and in ladies we will see Week 1 champion Kamila Valieva of Russia, who can earn her spot to the Junior Grand Prix final with either a silver or gold finish. But she will have stiff competition from her teammate Xenia Sinasuna of Russia, who was 4th at the last year's Junior World Championships, and Japanese skater Nana Araki, a Junior Grand Prix medalist from 2017. In men, Petr Gumennik of Russia, last year's Junior Grand Prix final silver medalist, will be starting his season here at home. While Iliya KOVLER of Canada, medalist from last season, might also be one to look out for. Anything can happen. Really, it's wide open. One has to assume the favorites for dance would be Week 1 champions Elizaveta Shanieva and David Narajny. And for pairs, last year's Junior Grand Prix finalists Xenia Akanteva and Valery Kosov. But there's a lot that can happen. Hello everyone, welcome to Chelyabinsk and the Tractor Arena. This event was sold out 3 months ago with 7,500 seats, and the organization has been extraordinary. We have some great skating coming your way, so buckle up for a wild ride, and it all starts right now. Welcome back everyone to Chelyabinsk, Russia. Beautiful aerial shot of downtown. Beautiful weather, fall day here. Leaves falling from the trees. Great signage throughout the city. And there's a look at the Tractor Arena, host of this year's Junior Grand Prix. What a beautiful signage in front of the building. So well done. Inside the building live, look at that. The audience is coming in. Beautiful arena. Home for a KHL hockey team this week for the Junior Grand Prix 2019. Men's short program coming up in just a few moments. We did witness an amazing opening ceremony with aerial acrobatics and skating, and musicians. Absolutely spectacular indeed. What a wonderful job all the local organizing committee and volunteers have done so far.
From the United States of America, Eric SJOBERG. From Russia, Ilya YABLOKOV. From the Democratic
There's a look at the judging panel and the technical panel.
Draw Yong Myong. From Sweden, Casper JOHANSSON. From Estonia, Mihhail SELEVKO.
Just as a reminder, the age of these young men, they must be at least 13 years of age as of July 1st and have not reached their 19th birthday for the ladies and men in singles by July 1st as well, past July 1st. Well, for those of you who are watching from abroad, not quite sure where Chelyabinsk is, it is southeast of Moscow, just about 2.5 hour flight, and just east of the Ural Mountains on the Mozes River, and is just on the border between Europe and Asia. In the late 1800s, Chelyabinsk became a hub for relocation to Siberia. There was a rapid growth in this region during that time and has since become a major industrial region of Russia. Of course, most recently, Chelyabinsk became known for the 2013 meteor that flamed through the sky on February 15th, 2013. That meteorite exploded almost 30 kilometers in the sky, but created such a shockwave that over 1,000 people were injured, many by broken glass. It's the home of the South Ural State University and Chelyabinsk Medical Academy. It's a growing community indeed. Some wonderful facilities, beautiful monuments. But heavy industrial area of the country, no question. And just a reminder, the schedule for these next few days, the men's free skating program, of course, on the ice right now. It's 1,700 hours here in Chelyabinsk. Let's take a look at tomorrow's schedule. Ah, there it is. 10:15 in the morning, the ladies' short program takes to the ice. That will be a great event at 10:15 tomorrow local time. Then the pairs free program at 14:50. The men's free program tomorrow night at 1,700 hours. And the free dance at 10:45 in the morning on Saturday, and the ladies' free program goes at 1,400 hours. Then don't forget, all the medal ceremonies will take place at 18:40 on Saturday evening. A look at the road to Torino, Gdansk, Poland, September 19th to 21st, Zagreb, Croatia, September 26th to 28th, and Enya, Italy, October 3rd to 5th. That will conclude the Junior Grand Prix 2019. But don't forget, the Junior and Senior Grand Prix Final, Torino, Italy, December 5th to 8th, and that will be an amazing event. Don't miss that for sure. And a look at the starting order for Group 1, just finishing up the warm-up the last minute.
Внимание, разминка завершена. Просим спортсменов покинуть лед.
Gentlemen, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
На лед приглашается.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the United States of America, Eric
Third
SJOBERG.
Junior Grand Prix season for Eric, born in Middleton, Maryland, coached by Raphael and Vera Artunian, choreography by Nadia Kananeva and Benoit Richaud. Skating his short program here to Take 5 by Dave Brubeck in Unsquare Dance.
Eric SJOBERG, the United States of America.
Well, no, most certainly that was not the program that Eric was looking for or had trained for. Now, I mentioned a little earlier that many of the juniors have not skated in front of perhaps a large audience. This is a large audience in the part of the world they've never been in. So it might have been a little bit nerve-wracking, a little loose in the air and a little bit on a lean on that takeoff. The same thing happens here in the loop. You'll see just a little slow in the landing, not tight and straight and fast in the air. He could have had that just slow with free leg and quick to react to where he was. Double axel, of course, he could probably do in his sleep. Got that done nicely. You can see he's got good flow. He's a strong young man. He's got some good elements. Pretty good skating, but it looked like just a little lost out there today. Maybe not either feeling well or not into it or not sure, but wow. A tough skate. I'm sure we know he's much better than that, but hey, a couple mistakes here or there. It happens. See him come back in the free program, I'm sure. Quite often, that's what the experience the juniors, they get out on the Junior Grand Prix circuit and they're kind of, okay, I'm just gonna go do what I normally do, but then they're affected a little bit because it is a different environment. And then they come back in the free program having adapted to that environment.
You're like really carefully like going into this first one, like really walking on.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like, yeah.
You should always kind of like work the curve and kind of like go for it. So see, it's not like much work when you move forward, it's most work when you go.
Yeah.
You gotta build up.
Yeah.
It's always tough sitting the kiss and cry. You're not pleased with your performance. You're waiting for your scores. You're reviewing in your mind, what happened? What did I do wrong? I want to go back out there. It's probably one of the most frustrating parts of competing. You want to get back on the ice and correct mistakes. Take a look, 48.57. A little bit of a laugh on his part because he feels he could do much better, and he is a much better skater. Unfortunately, it's okay. It's okay. Get past it, park it, put it behind you, move forward. See a good free program
На
in a
лед
day or so.
приглашается следующий участник.
Next to skate, representing Russia, Ilya
First junior
YABLOKOV.
grab preseason for Ilya, just 15 years old. He's coached by Victoria Budasayeva. And he's getting his TikTok goes the clock.
Oh, what a great program by Ilya. Of course, his coach, Victoria Putsieva,
Russia.
former Victoria Volchkova, multiple European bronze medalists. Great skater, remember her very well indeed. What a great program. Quality elements. Once again, quality skating skills. I mention it many times, and I have to be honest, Russians do it right when it comes to their skating skills. Let's take a look. Here's the triple loop, right on top. Look at the nice straight back, stretch free leg, control on that landing edge, triple axel, arms and free leg runs right off the end of the edge, straight up in the air, free leg comes back, so easy. Watch the feet, watch how nice and tight they are. Free leg reaches out, pulls them together, turns 3.5, solid on top, brings the free leg back. I know, looks simple, it's not, but beautifully done. Look at the save on this spin here, watch this. Right there, he almost fell, but he keeps the hand off. He keeps his foot off the ice, gets back up into the camel. I've never seen a save like that. He actually gets a level 2 on this change camel spin. Remarkable, just like a cat. Here's the triple Lutz, free leg back, triple toe. Yeah, what a great job. I mean, the save on that spin was equally as difficult as the triple axel. Remarkable reactions. Yet another wonderful young skater here in Russia.
This is please. Ilya YABLOKOV Russia has
Well, the short program score, 73.73. That's a nice score. Victoria was quite calm about that, but she's going, happy with that. Trying to play it cool, but you got to be happy with that score. First time out of the Junior Grand Prix. So well done. There's a
На
smile.
лед приглашается следующий участник.
next to skate, representing the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, Yong
Myong RO from the People's Republic of Korea. He's 18 years old. And this is his first experience at an ISU Junior Grand Prix.
the Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
Well, great energy and some personality in that program as well. A big bow for his coach. I shook hands with her, congratulated her on their pair team, which I think is a beautiful pair team. They didn't skate particularly well, but they're a wonderful team. Very nicely. There's the triple Lutz, a little bit too far forward. Doesn't have enough momentum to carry up into the triple toe, so changes it to a double. Watch the triple axel. Arms free leg, snap him way up, right on top. Too late to push the free leg back. He had to step out of that. Watch this. Look, he's on his heel. Watch. Look where he's spinning, way back on his heel. He can't get that center. He travels across the ice. That'll be a reduction of the GOE, the quality, if you will. But he saves it. Here's some steps coming into this triple loop, which is pretty nicely done. Turns it right up into the air. You want to pull yourself into that tight rotation on the way up as quickly as possible. You don't want to be left in the air too open, too long. As you flying sit spin, that is a level 3. But he did a great job. There's a nice smile at the end. He had energy, performed the music at the beginning. Completely foreign situation, I'm sure. But he's got personality. Fun to watch how he develops over the next year or two. Well, it's a 59.99. Young He's happy with that. And so is the coach. Great job.
И на данный момент это второе место. На лед приглашается следующий участник.
Next to skate, representing Sweden, Casper JOHANSSON.
For Casper, it's his first Junior Grand Prix season, second event this year. He's only 13 years old. He's born in Skövde. 43.63 is personal best. And he's skating to I Can't Dance by Genesis.
Casper JOHANSSON Sweden.
Well, we saw this young man in Lake Placid. He has fresh energy. He's a performer under construction because you can see it on his face. He loves to be out there and he's dancing away. And as he learns more performance skills and choreographic skills, watch out. He's fun to watch already. And as he develops, it's only going to get better. Wow, great job. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Here's the triplets. Double toe loop. As he grows and gets a little bit more strength, he's going to carry more speed and height and flow on those landings. There's a triple loop, and that's nicely executed. You want to have a lot more speed coming in and out of those elements. There's some of the dancing at the beginning, but you can always see this kind of half smile on his face because he's loving doing it. There's no fear in there. He wants to be out there. That's a big difference with some of the teams. There's some of the skaters. Watch the dragging of that free foot back on that ice. It's unusual. Usually the free leg comes off the ice, swings through, but that one drags on the ice so he doesn't turn that takeoff edge too much. Should have gone back to look at that again, but and there's a change of edge. Jump over camel, which is really good. He pulls the leg up so he gets a little bit more speed on the backside. And look at that smile. He's liking it. He's still wearing that smile. Great job. Let's take a look at the short program scores. Well, season's best, 54.09, nod of approval from Casper. And that puts him currently into third place. Great job. Thumbs up.
На лед приглашается следующий участник.
The next to skate, representing Estonia, Mihhail SELEVKO.
Well, this is the third season for Mihhail, 16 years old, born in Tallinn. He's coached by Irina Kononova. 56.68 personal best in the short program, earning that the World Junior Championships in 2019. Skating here in Chelyabinsk, short program to Nothing Else Matters by Metallica.
Mihhail SELEVKO, Estonia.
Well, this young man's a pretty good jumper. He didn't land well today. Just was not quick enough on the checkouts. We'll look at some of those elements, but he certainly is athletic. He's got power and speed. Explodes off the ice. Here's the triple loop. Too far forward on the takeoff, but manages to hang on, so that's good. Here's the triple axels. Look at this 3-turn. Right up into the triple axel, free leg and arms lift him up. Looking good, great, he's landed, boom. Slips off the edge, just didn't keep the back up, so the body weight was right on top of the skate. Just got a little bit too far forward. Here's a triple lutz, steps out of this, he's right on his heel on that landing and just can't get his body forward. It's difficult sometimes. If you're too far forward, you hit the toe picks and you have no momentum at the landing. If you're too far back, then you fall backwards off the heel. There's a sweet part on the blade. Just the ball of the foot, ball of the blade, and you land right on top of that sweet part, fine, it's no problem. Too far forward, too far back, both have issues. But you're better to be a little bit forward than too far back, because if you're too far back, you're probably going down. As I mentioned a little earlier, some of these skaters will come into this building and the audience will take the energy away from them, and some people will get fed the energy. That's how you look at it. Tour program score for Mihhail, 53.72. That puts him currently in 4th place.
На лед для разминки приглашаются следующие участники.
The following competitors may now take the ice for their warm-up. From the Republic of Korea,
Next group of skaters just taking to the ice for their 6-minute warm-up. There's a look at the standings so far after 5 skaters.
From Kazakhstan, Dias JIRENBAYEV. From Italy, Gabriele FRANGIPANI. From Australia, Andy Yao.
Внимание! До окончания разминки осталась 1 минута.
Gentlemen, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
Разминка завершена. Просим спортсменов покинуть лед.
Gentlemen, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
На лед приглашается.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Republic of Korea, Cha Young-hyun.
For the 3rd Junior Grand Prix season for Younghyun CHA from Korea, born in Seoul, 62.39 personal best in the short program, and he's skating tonight to Bolero by Maxime Rodriguez.
Younghyun, the Republic of Korea.
Well, great performance, energy, demonstrates some passion, and he delivered some of that in the performance. So important. The technical elements are one thing, but is there a connection to the music? Is there a real demonstration of wanting to be out there and wanting to show your choreography and your love for the sport? I love his attention to some of the detail. He had some challenges on the triple axel for sure, but let's take a look. Here's the triplets. Gets all the way up into the triple toe loop, all the way. Not a lot of speed on that landing. You kind of want to flow out of that a bit more. This just gets crossed up and never starts to check out. He's still turning as he hits the ice. Look at that tape on that boot there, but watch. Those feet never check out. They're nice and tight here. Good, 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 but they just stay there. He never does start to open up and stop that rotation. Wasn't really all the way around either. Here's the flying sit spin. And then there's some steps. So a lot of the skaters do use tape, sometimes to around their ankle to strengthen the boot. There's some nice move. Takes his time in those steps. There's the triple loop. Yeah, he's got some nice performance skills. He's a good jumper. The problem with the triple axel today, but very capable.
This is always
Оценки.
Younghyun, Republic of Korea.
At 61.05 for Younghyun. And that puts him currently into second place.
61,5. И на данный момент это второе место. А мы приглашаем на лед следующего участника.
The next to skate, representing Belarus, Alexander Lebedev.
Well, Alexander's 17 years old. This is his first junior Grand Prix season. Personal best in the short program, 57.34, winning that last season. Wants to up that score here tonight.
Alexander LEBEDEV Belarus.
Oh, that was a great skate for Alexander. You could see at the end, he had lots of energy in those closing pose. He puts his head back, feeling of relief. It was a nice, solid, clean skate for him. Big smile coming off the ice. What a great feeling of satisfaction. It begins to come together. You begin to feel, I can do this in competition. There's a beautiful hug, the coach. Yeah, terrific. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Double axle, he's not working on the triple yet, or not there yet on it, but that's good. Nicely done. Here's the triple loop, good flow and speed up, nice and tight in the air. Look at that soft landing, beautiful. Triple Lutz, triple toe at the end of the program. He's patient here, gets the free leg back, pushes himself way up as high as he can, gets all the way around, and then right up into a flying sit spin. You want to straighten that free leg a little bit more, turn the toe out. Some small little details that'll clean the overall performance up. But overall, very solid. You can see him right here, just lots of energy. Right at the end saying, I've got this now. It's done. That's fun. Fun watching these young skaters when it all comes together.
Мам, пап, всем привет.
Mom and Pop. Yeah.
Северск, привет.
The score is Alexander LEBEDEV Belarus. has
Short program score, 62.76. Smile from the coach. Handshake, fist pump. That puts this young man currently in second place. Nicely done. He's thrilled with that. A great moment.
На лед приглашается следующий участник.
The next to skate, representing Kazakhstan, Dias
This is the
JIRENBAYEV.
first Junior Grand Prix season for Diaz, 15 years old, born in Taraz, and skating the short program here in Chelyabinsk in Russia to Iron Sky, to Paolo Nutini.
We are proud, individual, for the city, but the flame couldn't go much higher. We go right over love, over hate.
Dias JIRENBAYEV, Kazakhstan.
Well, nice work by this young man. You can see he's got a smile on his face coming off the ice. Seem to enjoy that. So important that the skaters enjoy to be in a competitive environment. I'm sure the audience is fueling some of these skaters at a higher level. Most often they have to just skate in an empty rink. And this is fun. Might be nerve-wracking, but it's also a lot of fun. Here's a look into the triple loop. Some steps coming right up. Nice and tight and straight in the air. Stays on the 1 foot. Spread eagle. Arms and free leg back steps. Right off the end of the edge. Lands a double axel. Little falling leap right up into flying sit spin. Centers this pretty well. Nice stretch free leg, turned out toe. Perfectly centered. And then does a little jump, which is another feature for more difficult. That's the flying sit spin level 4. There's a triple flip. A little bit on a lean here, but pulls it back. It's a free leg back there. Gets up into the double toe loop, so does a nice job to save that. Watch his feet here. Pretty tight. Outside gets it, look, see that free leg stuck out there, but he pulls it back and at least gets the double out of it, because he was wanting to get the triple, but he didn't have enough speed for that. And then right into the ending. Well, let's take a look at SJOBERG scores with Dias.
Kazakhstan has earned initial total
58.16. And that puts Dias currently into 5th place. He's happy with that.
in the 5th place.
58,16,40. На данный момент это 5-е место. На лед приглашается следующий участник.
The next to skate, representing Italy, Gabriele FRANGIPANI.
Second season for Gabriele, 17 years old, born in Pisa, coached by Lorenzo Magri, choreographed by Benoit Richaud. 63.52 personal best skating to Unholy War by Jacob Banks.
Gabriele Frangipani, Italy.
Well, this young man has bags of talent, that's for sure. He wants these elements so badly, he over muscles each jump. Just take your time and allow the timing to work. Very interesting choreography, extremely well done, Benoit. But you've got a vehicle here. This young man can do the choreography. He's innovative himself and creative. He's into it. Really nice skater. Here's the triple axel, just threw himself. The left edge took off one way and his body went the other way. Here's the triple Lutz on a lean, has to put the hand down, only has enough momentum for it. Well, not sure what that was, but downgraded double toe probably. Yep, it is. And here's the triple loop. Timing was better there. You can see how strong he is. Incredibly athletic. Very powerful in the takeoff. There's a nice flying sit spin. Turned out toe, nicely centered, side position. Scratchy on that difficult variation there. Far forward on the toes. He's not a finesse skater yet in regards to the jumping. He is in regards to choreography. Likes it, loves it, does it so nicely. The jumping is a great jumper, don't get me wrong, but he wants it so bad, uses far too much power and muscle instead of natural rhythm and the momentum. Simple in your mind. Yeah, I really like this skater, great. You can see he's just frustrated because he tried so hard, but that's the problem. Tried a little bit too hard. But it's going to be fun watching him because this young man is very good.
The schools, please. Gabriele Frangipani,
The short program score
Hazard
is 57.84. That puts him in 6th position, but it's pretty close up there. See, it's only 4 points out of 3rd place, so it's not too far away. There's a lot of skaters yet to come, but for the mistakes that he made, not too bad.
На лед приглашается следующий участник.
The next to skate, representing Australia, Andy Yao.
Well, first junior Grand Prix season for Andy. You can see he looked a little nervous at the board. He's born in Adelaide. He's just 14 years old. He's coached by Richard Laidlaw, choreographed by Tom Dixon. He's skating the short program here tonight to Waves by Dean Lewis.
I'm caught up in the middle of it all, and it takes control of the person that I thought I was, the boy I used to know. There is a light in the dark, and I feel its warmth in my hands, my heart. Why can't I hold on? It comes and goes in waves. It always does. We watch as our young hearts fade into the flood.
Andy Yao, Australia.
Well, really, in a way, how charming is that? This young man fell the 3 times, but he had a smile at the end of his program, and even so, and he had a little bit of, I don't want to say passion, but love of performance, love to be out there. I'm sure he can do these jumps, but maybe not enough repetition, enough experience on them yet. Here's the triple loop, good speed coming in, pretty loose in the air. The feet really were not very tight, so let's take a look. Here it's a triple Salchow, same problem there. The legs were really wide open on this. We'll take a look at that a little closer. Watch the feet and the legs. Slow it down there. See the space between there? There's lots of space. And so it's slower rotation, doesn't get you all the way around, and you're fairly stuck in front on the landing. It's a problem. Here's the double axle, and just doesn't get out of it. Didn't rotate well today in the air, but after that, he really took off and enjoyed his performance. Right here, he goes, okay, I missed my 3 jumps, but still, I had a good time. Experience.
Hey mom, hey dad.
Hey mom and dad, yeah, he's got,
Everybody watching. Hi everybody.
he's got a love for the sport.
Oh yeah.
Just needs the time on the ice.
Oh, and Sienna.
Sienna?
Yeah.
You got a coach?
She did. And Fabian.
Coach is questioning who he's saying hi to.
Wow. She's guiding her.
Yeah. And the boys. May, Sefti. Yeah.
I remember as a young skater, I felt that I couldn't do what the other skaters could do. And I struggled with understanding how the muscle didn't help me. That I thought the stronger I was and the faster I went, and the more I shoved the jump up in the air, the easier it would get. And that was completely the wrong approach. It was only when I learned how to use the momentum and be more efficient with where I put my legs and arms that I understand. This young man's in the same situation. Once that switch gets turned on, he'll understand, oh, okay, I don't need as much power and speed. I just need to be a little bit more efficient as I leave the ice. It's kind of a revelation in a way.
You're not going to get your phone out now. It's too late.
The scores is Andy Yao, Australia.
Let's take a look at the short program scores. For Andy, 34.55, and that puts Andy currently into 10th place.
Considering I found everything, considering I found everything for it's actually really good for me.
Дамы и господа, объявляется перерыв.
Well, let's take a look at the standings after the first 2 groups. Ilya from Russia, 73.73. Alexander from Belarus, 62.76. And Younghyun CHA from Korea, 61.05. The top 3 so far. 12 skaters yet to go. Well, as we usually do, we're going to take you back to a flashback. 2016 Saransk, Russia, Alexander Samarin. Enjoy. Alexander is 18 years old, was born in Moscow. He's coached by Svetlana Sokolovskaya and choreographed by Alexander Uspensky. This is his 3rd Junior Grand Prix season, skating this evening to Come With Me Now by Congos. 80.31 is his personal best in the short program. That's a big score. Earned that last season at the Junior World Championship. Well, you can certainly see talent all over the place with this young man. It's interesting. It's always difficult for any skater, particularly the juniors, when they've got things going, they feel they're under control, and they start to open their focus to the audience, they lose their focus for themselves. One of the great quotes from Brian Orser, a great skater and a great coach, was he had to learn how to open his focus for the audience and close the focus for himself on the jumps. Here's a beautiful triple axel. Look at the height. Look how straight and tight he was in the air. Picture perfect triple axel. Same thing here on the triple loop. You just don't get any better than that. That was as close to perfect as you can get on a triple loop. He has some high pluses on the GOE. Got moving too much on that back edge before the triple Lutz. Got involved in the audience and the excitement and lost his focus just a little bit. Well, this young man is full of abilities, and it'll be a lot of fun watching him become a senior, challenge the rest of the world. And there's a lot of great skaters around this planet. His personal best was 80.31. Don't think he'll reach that tonight. Still should have a good score. Great quality all the way through his program, minus that one mistake. Scores for Alexander's short program.
Александр Самарин, Россия, получил за короткую
73.34.
программу 73,34
That
балла.
clearly takes him into
В
the
настоящее
lead.
время занимает первое место. Дамы и господа, мы продолжаем соревнования. На лед для разминки приглашаются следующие участники.
The following competitors may now take the ice for their warm-up. From China, Luanfeng Li. From the Czech Republic, Georgii RESHTENKO. From Uzbekistan, Azizmurod SHABAZOV. From Canada, Alec GUINZBOURG. From Russia, Artur DANIELIAN. From Russia, Petr GUMENNIK.
Внимание! До окончания разминки осталась 1 минута.
Gentlemen, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
Just the last minute of the warm-up for Group 3, and there's a look at the start order.
Разминка завершена. Просим спортсменов покинуть лед.
Gentlemen, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
Oh.
На лед приглашается.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing China, Luanfeng Li.
Well, first junior Grand Prix season for Dongfeng. Born in Harbin, he's coached by Ying Liu and choreographed by Elvin Wong. Skating a short program here tonight in Chelyabinsk, Russia, to Lonely in the Dark.
Luanfeng Li, China.
Well, this young man has some nice movement to him, some good soft knees, nice skating skills. And you could sort of sense in part of the program anyways, he could feel the music, particularly on the step sequence, so pressure or stress of having jump or spin. So he sort of let himself go a little bit and showed really a nice side. Here's the triple flip. You see that pick was way inside, comes around the corner a little bit, gets the triple toe loop done. Look, combination was done, great. You want to have a little bit more flow carrying yourself out of that triple toe loop, but he got it done. Here's the triple loop, pulls that quite a bit around the corner, but he's so strong, just yanks that free leg back to stay on top of his blade. And then here's the double axel. Yeah, a little loose in the air. There's lots of little things to clean up, but he's strong and he's agile. And he has something unique, something a little bit different, in that when it gets developed and he matures, we'll see where it takes him, but see a little bit of light in that tunnel. As that gets developed, he'll reach out a little further in his performance. But you can see it, he has it inside him.
The scores, please.
Оценки.
Luanfeng Li, China.
The short program score, Luanfeng 64.73. That puts him currently in the second place. See the qualities.
64,73.
He's happy with that.
Второе место. На лед приглашается следующий участник.
The next to skate, representing the Czech Republic, Georgii
First unit Grand Prix
RESHTENKO.
season for Georgi, born in St. Petersburg, Russia. He's coached by Mikhail Matlock. 50.21 personal best in the short program. And he's skating tonight to Concerto number 4, Adagio and Rondo by Paganini.
Georgii RESHTENKO, the Czech Republic.
Well, what a nice, classic and clean skater. Great posture, flowing edges, soft knees, very comfortable on his skates. Allows him to connect to the music rather. He's got some nice elements as well. This first triple Lutz, we'll see that in just a second, was so big. It just over-rotated it. Huge, lifts way up in the air, and he just doesn't stop the rotation or check out early enough. Watch the feet. You can see that left foot will be in front when he hits the ice. He should be coming back, and it's just stuck out there in front. Body continues to rotate, and he has to flip out or fall on that. Here's the triple loop, but nicely done here, right on top. Nice, nice stretch, free leg, arms, beautiful. Double axel, good flow on the takeoff edge and on the landing edge. Yep, nice straight free leg position there. Needs to work a little bit on that intermediate position. But what a nice skater. Beautiful posture. Solid skating skills. Nice presence on the ice.
This is
Оценки.
Georgii RESHTENKO, the Czech Republic.
Short program score 53.47 for Georgi. He's pretty happy with that. That puts this young man currently in the 10th place.
53,47. И это 10-е место. На лед приглашается следующий участник.
Next to skate, representing Uzbekistan, Azizmurod SHABAZOV.
Second Junior Grand Prix season for Azizmurod. 15 years old, born in Tashkent. He's coached by Elita Evanesian. And 35.37 personal bests, earning that just last week.
Azizmurod SHABAZOV Uzbekistan.
Well, we saw Azizmurod last week. Talked a little bit about the rotation position, about tightening it up. He certainly did in the first on the double axle. It was nicely done. The triple salary kind of got done. Then he did 2 single jumps after that, trying to get into the double, but of course that wouldn't count. But let's take a look. Here's the double axle. Yeah, all the way around, a little bit tighter. That's good, but still a lot of space between the legs. One of those legs and feet together nice and tight. They're just loose in the air. It makes it so difficult to stop the rotation when your legs are swinging around. You want them tucked in, nice and tight. Double loop there, a little bit of a lean, but that's okay. Gets that done. And this change camel spin, the end of the program. Nice camel there. Good free leg extension, nice turned out toe. And then has a little bit of problem on this line over to the back camel. Has to hop around a little bit, fighting for those few rotations required. Didn't make it. But better skate. And 2 weeks of learning and experience, gaining experience both in Riga and here in Chelyabinsk.
Хотел сказать, что у меня еще нога не вставала так прям.
Хотя мог бы.
Да.
Но видишь, что
This course is Azizmurod SHABAZOV
Short program score. 34.97 for Azizmurod. Puts him currently into 12th place.
34,97 секунд. И это 12 место. На лед приглашается следующий участник.
The next to skate, representing Canada.
The second Junior Grand Prix season for Alec GUINZBOURG. Born in Kingston, Ontario, he's coached by Andre Berezitsev, Inga Zuzev. 60.61 personal best in the short program, 14 years old, skating here tonight. To When You're Smiling, performed by Michael Bublé.
When you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world, it smiles with you. When you're laughing, babe, when you're laughing, well, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you know you bring on the rain, stop that sighing, be happy again, keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Oh, let's go. come shining through. But when you're crying, you know you bring on the rain. Stop that sighing. Come on, be happy again. Keep smiling when you're smiling, baby. The whole world, it smiles with you. The whole world, it smiles with you.
Alec GUINZBOURG, Canada.
Well, what a great choice of music for this young man. Really put him at ease, and then he put the audience at ease. They enjoyed that right off the top. This gives this young man some performance opportunity and some experience. He's always a good skater technically. He didn't bring his personality out as much as he did here tonight. And really a nice job by the whole team putting that piece together, having him grow a little bit in performance, at the same time delivering the technical elements, and he did. Here's the opening triple loop, right on top, nice. Triple lutz, triple toe, looked pretty casual coming in, but he was right there, free leg back. Look how tight he is in the air. It was beautiful, nice and tidy, and then the double axel right at the end of the program. Some nice steps in here. He's taking his time. He's got a nice posture, nice carriage in his body. Music is happy and light, and so was he. And right at the end of this program, it's finished, and a little wink right there. Nicely done. Big improvement,
Everybody.
young man. That's great.
Hello,
Inga, guys,
RTC.
RTC, everyone. And good luck, Maya and Mark.
Good luck, Mark and Maya. Great skates.
Mark and Maya
do your
will be in
best.
the Autumn Classic
That's
happening,
good.
starting in just a few hours
Yeah.
in Toronto. So if you're a skating junkie and you finish watching us
That
here,
was
you
good.
can tune in
I
on
enjoyed
Daily
it.
Motion
Very nice,
to
yeah.
Autumn Classic International
skating.
out of Oakville, Ontario. Some great skaters, Yuzuro Hanyu, Rika Kihara,
I mean, it's great.
and Evgenia
This
Medvedev.
Оценки.
Won't want to miss that.
Alec
Well,
GUINZBOURG,
let's take a look at the short program scores for Alec Ginsburg, Canada. 66.64. Yeah, he's happy with that. Nicely done. That puts him
Good job.
currently into
Congrats.
second place.
Your best score.
That's the best score for this young man. That performance helped you get that score.
job.
Keep it going.
I had goosebumps.
Not just about jumps and spins.
А мы приглашаем на лед следующего участника.
The next to skate, representing Russia, Artur
Well, third junior
Danielian.
Grand Prix season for Artur. Born in Volgograd, he's coached by Marina Selevskaya. 77.71, his personal best. He's 15 years old. Skating here in front of his home country. Wanting to lay it down here tonight. Skating the short program to Don Juan soundtrack by Felix Gray.
Danse tout contre moi, danse. Salée par la cadence. Couler les gouttes de sueur. Danse tout contre moi, danse. Tes jambes mouillées s'avancent. Je sens te battre la fureur de ton cœur. Fruit dangereux du sud de
Artur Danielian, Russia.
Oh, come on, that was great. Jeez. This young man's so quick and agile. The best speed of the night so far. Transitions, I never really thought he was sort of just skating from one element to the next. It was all part of the program. Everything tied together, kind of seamless in a way. And that's exactly what you want. You don't want people to go, oh, he's just going down to the next element. Wow, look at this triple axel right off the top. Right, the three turn just before it made it look so easy. Here's the triple loop. Lots of time just opened up and floated down to the ice. Look at these traveling three turns right into camel spin. Watch the change of edge coming up back inside to forward, outside. There it is. That's a feature, beautifully centered, nicely done. Triple Lutz, triple toe near the end of the program. That was easy. Took his time, nice and patient, and kept the momentum and flow moving through both jumps equally. Look at some of these elements, or some of these steps here in the step sequence. So quick and agile, changes direction very quickly. And that step sequence was a level 4, and I haven't seen a level 4 step sequence in junior since last season. Wow, that was kind of a soft yes. I'd be screaming yes on that. That was a great program. Personal best was 77.71. Might. Nah, I'm gonna gamble. I think he broke that here tonight. What a great skate.
Artur Danielian, Russia, has in the short program.
Short program 83.31. Wow. Coach slaps him on the leg. Everything's okay. Look at that. 83.31. This young man takes over first place by 10 points. And put the pressure on Petr Gumennik coming up. A Junior Grand Prix finalist from last season's got to skate after that. Not easy here at home. But he's experienced, and he's a quality skater. Let's see what happens.
Next to skate, representing Russia, Petr Gumennik.
Third Junior Grand Prix season for Peter. He's 17 years old, born in St. Petersburg. Veronica Deniko is the coach. 80.33 personal best. He'll need a little bit more than that tonight.
Petr GUMENNIK Russia.
Well, you could see on his face right away, he knew that he left some points on the table, and after having to skate after Artur, he couldn't afford to do that. Had a great program up to that point, beautiful posture, great upper body movement, skating skills, ice presence, quality of all the elements, but you couldn't make a mistake or you were going to give something away in such a tight competition. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Here's the triple axel off the top, right on top of his foot when he's landing. A little more flow coming out would be good in the future. Here's the triple loop. Yeah, nice and soft knee there. Look at the body position on the landing. Perfect control. Here's this sit spin. Look at the nice straight position, turned out toe. This change combination has been, pardon me, perfectly centered. Difficult variation of that. Here's the triple Lutz, pretty high, and he just didn't expect that he had that much time checking out. He got too far forward, hanging onto that landing, and only could get a double toe loop instead of a triple. He needed the triple to stay in the game there. He couldn't get this outside edge either. He's working for it, but it stays on the flat. So that change combination spin is only a level 3, or change camel spin. Needed a 4. It was just that edge that he didn't get to get that level 4. That will also leave just a few points on the table. There's the ending. This young man's grown a lot. You can see just shrugged his shoulders. Darn it. It's okay. You're still in the game. And great skater.
The scores, please.
Personal best hitting that tonight, 74.15. Puts him second. He's not happy with that. Shouldn't do that. No, don't need to do that.
На лед для разминки приглашается.
The following competitors may now take the ice for their warm-up. From the United States of America, William Ennis. From Canada, Iliya
Well, here's a look
KOVLER.
at the standings so far after
From
3 groups.
Moldova,
Artur
Lilian
from Russia,
BINZARI.
83.31. Peter from Russia,
From
74.15. And Ilya from
Nikita
Russia,
STAROSTIN
73.73.
From Turkey,
Kind
Alp
of a common
Eren
theme
OZKAN
these days. Russian skaters
From
doing
Hungary,
so well.
Mozes
Here at home,
Jozsef Berei.
tougher. Well, here's a little look at some of the young volunteers. There's the flower girls who pick up all the flowers. Look how adorable they are, and they probably all could do triple Lutzes, I'm pretty sure. They're such great skaters here in Russia. How cute is that? Next generation sitting in the box, ready to get some flowers. And there's a look at the start order for the final group, the men's competition. Group 4 is finishing up their warm-up.
До окончания разминки осталась 1 минута.
Gentlemen, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
Разминка завершена. Просим спортсменов покинуть лед.
Gentlemen, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
На лед приглашается.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the United States of America, William Annis.
Well, his first Junior Grand Prix season, William, 14 years old, born in Boston. He's coached and choreographed by Deborah Minahan. And skating in his first Junior Grand Prix in Russia to Let It Be by Paul McCartney.
The United States of America.
Well, William had some challenges in the warm-up. Fell twice. That he went down the axle and but boy, did he ever start this program. He had all that energy at the end and just was so excited to try to get a clean program. He just mistimed the loop. But look at this. Triple S flies off the ice. Reloads all the way, nice and strong. Nods his head right to his coach in the corner there. Triple axle pushes this up high enough so he has time to get out. Can clean up the landing positions a little bit with a straighter back, but still nice. And then mistimed, started to turn on the way down instead of on the way up. There's a sliding move into a split jump. Right to the end. Nice job, good recovery. Skating first after a warm-up is usually a pretty good thing. If you haven't skated well, you get, on the warm-up, you get the chance to go and fix it right away. And if you have skated well, you have the confidence going into it. So skating first for a short program is not bad. In some cases, it's a big advantage. He did a great job reorganizing himself, coming up with a pretty good program. Just one small mistake, costly mistake in that loop, but still, great job.
This goes, please.
Well, let's take a look at the short program score for William, 62.09. That puts him currently into 7th place. It was just a bit costly. That's okay.
На лед приглашается следующий участник.
Next to skate, representing
For the
Canada,
third Junior Grand Prix
Iliya
season for Ilya
KOVLER.
KOVLER of Canada. Born in Toronto, he's coached and choreographed by Andre Berezhinchev. 72.16 personal best, earning that last season. And he's skating his short program here in Russia to Natural by Ben McKee, performed by the Imagine Dragons.
You hold the line when every one of them is giving up and giving in. Tell me, in this house of mine, nothing ever comes without a consequence of cost. Tell me, will the stars align? Will heaven step in? Will it save us from a sin? Will it? 'Cause this house of mine stands strong. That's the price you pay. Leave behind your heart and cast away. Just another product of today. Fading, took an oath by the blood of my hand, won't break it.
Iliya KOVLER, Canada.
Well, Ilya's got so much power and speed and performance and experience and energy, and that everything rides on that first jump, that triple axel. He's got a beautiful triple axel, but same thing happened in Courchevel. Just uses too much energy and wants to get off the ice so quickly, rushes the timing. You need to ride the edge, let the momentum help lift you up. Yeah, too bad. He's such a good skater, and if he had the triple axel, he'd be a contender here, but just pops it open, has to bail out because he's on a big lean and then goes down. But he kept his focus, which was good. He kept within himself here, the triple flip, triple toe. You know, after missing that first element, he would be pretty disappointed, but he kept himself calm. There's the triple loop, a little bit forward, not perfectly on top of everything, but he performed well in their step sequence. And there's, you see the great whirly move, named after our director. Loves that move. And here's some of the steps right in front of the judges. Kept the performance level going. So much appreciated that. He would have been very disappointed in that first element, but he said, no, stay focused, push forward, do what you can do. Past is the past. He did a really nice job with that.
Hey everybody. Nice combo, nice loop, everything else like pretty much well done.
That's right. As Andre said, everything else was nice.
1 second.
Yeah, fraction of a second on that takeoff.
You have to work on it.
That's such a beautiful axle. It's just applying the timing in competition. Let's take a look at the short program score. It's a 58.90. That puts Ilya KOVLER of Canada in 10th place.
И на данный момент это 10-е место.
Понимаешь, о чем тут речь?
А мы приглашаем на лед следующего участника.
The next to skate, representing Moldova, Lilian BINZARI.
This is Lilian's second Junior Grand Prix season. He was born in Chisinau. 38.93 personal best. He's 15 years old. Skating the first time out this season on the Junior Grand Prix here in Russia.
BINZARI, Moldova.
Well, this young man seems to have a bit of a regal presence on the ice, sort of a royal presence. Carries himself very well, got great posture. And some nice moves. You can see him hold his fingers up at the end of the program, saying, I was that close to getting those elements done. Had to step out of both the Lutz and the loop, but we'll take a look at that. Here's the Lutz on a lean on the takeoff. He had enough of his weight on top of his feet to not go down, to step out. Here's the triple loop. Same thing here. He just really slow with that free leg, stuck forward. If you're on the heel, as I said, you're either going to fall or you have to step out. Here's the double axel. Oh, that was nicely done. He's got good use of his arms and nice posture. Nice little sit there. We've all centered. And he has a flair for the performance. There he goes. He looks so close.
Hey everybody at cricket, I love you guys. So, what's your guys' score? I think I know. Let's go then. Thank you. Спасибо. Спасибо.
Boy, look how straight that back is, just sitting there. Such an important part for skaters to have a strong core from the shoulders down to the hips, nice and straight and strong. You need that for good rotation, tight rotation, saving landings. Let's take a look at the short program score, 44.03. That puts him currently into 17th place.
На лед приглашается следующий участник.
Next to skate, representing Germany, Nikita
The second junior Grand Prix
STAROSTIN.
season for Nikita, born in St. Petersburg, Russia, 17 years old. He's coached by Julia Kulabanova. 61.61 personal best, and he's skating tonight here in Russia to I'm No Angel by ERA.
Nikita STAROSTIN, Germany.
When Nikita really took a hard fall on that Lutz, we'll see that right on the hip. But he got back up, just didn't let it bother him, carried on. Let's take a look, the triple axel. He kind of had it, but was really low on the back of the blade, and free leg was stuck in front. Here's the triple Lutz. Watch what happens here. Right, oh, that hurt just watching that right on that hip. You can see him get up slow, but he comes back down. Nails a nice triple loop right there. Has to do a 3 turn out. Traveling 3 turns into a camel spin. Lost a little bit of speed off the top. There's the forward outside edge. Gets the 2 revolutions. That's good. Pushes into the back camel. Grabs the blade, which takes a lot of flexibility and strength to pull that towards your head. And then up behind you. And that's in the level 4. Change camel spin, so nicely done with that element.
This Nikita STAROSTIN, Germany, has the
short program score for Nikita 54.86. That's puts him currently into 13th position. See there, top 3 positions held by Russian skaters.
А мы приглашаем на лед следующего участника.
Next to skate, representing Turkey, Alp Eren OZKAN.
3rd Junior Grand Prix season for Alp Eren, 16 years old, born in Istanbul. He's coached and choreographed by Tiffany Chin, former great American skater. He's 46.60 is his personal best in the short program from last season.
That if you're talking nonsense, then you lose your mind. And I use you as a focal point, so I don't lose sight of what I
Alp Eren OZKAN, Turkey.
Oh, what a nice spinner. He's able to really center those spins right away, keeps the speed through all the positions. And it was a good attempt at the triple axel. He's improving his basic skating. And certainly spins are natural for him. Well, let's look at some of the elements. Here's the triple axel off the top, a little wild with the legs in the air, but his feet are right underneath him. Not enough rotation completed, not enough time to get out, but good mechanics on the takeoff. There's a nice clean triple Lutz, double toe combination. And triple loop, this was nice and tight in the air, much better. Hardly any space between the legs, so he was more efficient, quicker, further around. Here's nice flying sit spin, good height on that. Into that low sit, getting 8 revolutions, one of the features. This flying sit spin in at level 2. Nice camel spin there at the front end of the change combination spin right at the end of the program. That's in level 4, so we managed to get all 4 features in that spin. Short program scores from Alp Eren from Turkey, 49.40, and that puts him currently in the 17th position.
И на данный момент это 17-е место. На лед приглашается следующий участник.
Next to skate, representing Hungary, Mozes Jozsef Berei.
Mozes Jozsef, first junior Grand Prix season, just 15 years old. He's coached and choreographed by Ilya Sebastian, former European champion herself, in skating his short program here tonight, De La Strada by Nino Rota.
Mozes Jozsef Berei, Hungary.
Well, he started out with a hard fall on the triple Lutz, but didn't let that bother him. Came back with good loop. Axel. It's a good sign to be able to recover and leave behind that which you don't need to take forward and look in front of you to where you're going. Here's the triple Lutz. Let's take a look at the fall here. Oh, big lean. Goes off the heel of the blade as well. But comes back down the ice for the second difficult element. Here's the triple loop. Right on top of the landing there. A little bracket step into the double axel. Certainly items like cleaning up, not hitting the toe picks on the landing, keeping that flow going, stretching the free leg, turning the toe out, you know, all those polishing items I quite often talk about. So important because it is the difference between skaters. They may not think it is, but it is. Because given the same elements, how does a judge separate? Well, you see those qualities. Those qualities are reflected in the GOE, which is quality mark. The mark goes up.
Попрацювали, Ishvelopa. Hello, Margareta.
Said hello to Margarita.
Budapest. Liebe Grüße an Wien.
He's got lots of energy. Nice young man. Oh, it's a great moment for them, even after they perform, that they know their friends and families and colleagues and all at home, and maybe their classmates at school watching them, you know, wherever they are in the world. It's good for the sport. It exposes the sport to many people around the world. Let's take a look. The short run is 45.27. That puts Mozes Jozsef currently into 19th place. Well, let's take a look at the final standings. There they are. Artur, 83.31. Petr GUMENNIK, 74.15. Ilya from Russia, a sweep so far, 73.73. And a look at the rest of the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the junior men's short program competition. The Grand Prix will continue tomorrow at 10:15 with the junior ladies short program, to be continued by the pairs free skating and the men's free skating. See you tomorrow.
Well, here's a look at the schedule for tomorrow. The ladies short program takes to the ice here in Chelyabinsk at 10:15 in the morning. Then the pairs free program at 14:50 in the afternoon. Men's free program tomorrow night at 1700 hours. Then on Saturday, the free dance at 10:45 local time here in Chelyabinsk. And the ladies free program at 1400 hours. The medal ceremonies will go at 1840. And look at our road to Torino. We move on to Gdansk, Poland, September 19th to 21st. Zagreb, Croatia, September 26th to 28th. And we'll conclude the Junior Grand Prix 2019 here in Enna, Italy, October 3rd to 5th. And don't forget the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final in Torino, Italy, December 5th to 8th. That concludes our coverage of the men's short program for all of us here, and especially our crew that did such a remarkable job. Tom Worley, Austin Bollian, Tim O'Loughlin, Sam McCandless, Sergeant-at-Arms, Rob Dustin. I'm Ted Barton. Good night, everyone.